This curative spring sounds as if 'twould do wonders for an aching back. Let us see the good dwarf there post-haste. I can guide you there if you wish.
The vanguard is yours. Lead on.
There are useful ingredients to be gathered here, I'll wager.
We could pick some now and use them when the need arises.
It is about time we pressed on, wouldn't you say, Master? Prepare for battle!
Now, there's a novel idea. I've never seen my own master attempt such a feat.
Well then, color me a supply. On your face. Jump up, and I'll send you flying.
This curative spring sounds as if 'twould do wonders for an aching back. Let us see the good dwarf there post-haste. I can guide you there if you wish.
The vanguard is yours. Lead on.
It is raining cats and drakes.
We cannot hope to wait it out. We must press on.
If you wish it, I shall not move from this spot. I've got a good view of the landscape from up here. Mayhap I'll spot something of interest. Ah, a material. Useful things, these.
Different combinations of materials result in different creations.
Must it rain now?
Rain has a way of dampening one's mood. Literally. I don't know about you, Master, but I'm worn out. Mightn't we have a rest before pressing on?
What manner of treasures will I find today? I can scarce wait to find out.
Oh! Fine! My back!
At last! The moment I've been waiting for. Allow me to gather these up. This boulder looks mighty heavy, but we might just be able to move it if we combine our efforts.
A firm push is what's needed here.
This curative spring sounds as if 'twould do wonders for an aching back. Let us see the good dwarf there post haste. Very well. I'll guide you there directly.
Well, you insist. I'm only glad I don't have to lead the way for a change.
Witness my magics!
Could I trouble you to walk a bit slower? My back is like to... Oh!
A battle avoided is a battle won, I suppose.
Little does our foe realize how narrowly they escaped death's touch.
'Tis as you say.
make them through their own impatience.
If we must, let us finish this quickly.
Come, with branching wings. Just how full is that packet?
Stepping stools need not speak.
You're well fond of picking things up, aren't you? No sense letting the enemy gain the upper hand. The early griffin gets the worm, as they say.
As you wish, I shall return directly.
Guard all you want. It won't make a difference when I grapple you, see? Over so soon? Why, we seem to have come through unscathed.
Well, I'm sure there's still room for improvement. Ingredients are plentiful hereabouts.
I'd say we collect as much as we can carry.
Do you mean to leave us here? Come to think of it, different masters favor different pawns. One whom I served preferred to have beastrons for allies.
I'll be sure to keep that in mind.
It's rather valuable, this.
Perhaps fortune has deigned to aid us at last.
Come to think of it, we're all of differing vocations, aren't we?
That is most fortuitous.
We must each of us hone our skills.
Take this. 'Tis something I found. I wanted you to have it. seems we've enemies in our midst.
That's her dull hand.
This spell will empower you with elemental magic. Feast your eyes on this! You wish for me? To remain here. 'Tis easily done. Might there be aught over there?
Let us ponder how best to proceed.
Must finding these be so difficult?
At least all our efforts weren't for naught.
Huh. I'll have to remember to tell my own master about this. Very well, but pray do not make me wait over long. An appropriate choice, Arisen. I'll gladly take it. Not waste this chance. Press home our advantage.
The moment of victory is at hand. Let us finish this.
Did we do that? fond of picking things up, aren't you? That's quite a large boulder. The methinks 'twill budge if we combine our strength.
I say we give it a push and see what happens.
There are useful ingredients to be gathered here, I'll wager.
We could pick some now and use them when the need arises.
This'll fetch a sack of coin.
It would seem our fight's not yet done.
We were battle ready when they found us. This shan't take long.
It is easily done.
I've got a good view of the landscape from up here. Mayhap I'll spot something of interest.
I'm going to enjoy this. Feel the wind on your face. Jump up and I'll send you flying.
I'd be caught unawares. I am shamed.
We were overconfident in our abilities. It is a painful reminder that fortune will not always favor us.
might scratch another task off our list while we're here, if we are so inclined.
When the mind is split, the heart must lead. Or so I've learned.
I thought you might like this, so I picked it up. Here you go. Tis no more or less than what one might have expected.
We'll find a use for it, I'm sure.
If you wish it, I shall not move from this spot.
Living's hard, but dreams are free.
Another errand to see to. Don't feel safe here. As you say, I shall remain here till you give the word.
Can't expect to fare so well every day.
This ladder can take us to new heights.
Perhaps new discoveries await us above.
'Tis an item of exceptional rarity. I cannot wait to tell my own master of its existence.
The best quality is soldier now.
Very well, but pray do not make me wait over long.
It appears we found a ballista.
'Tis a glad thing we happened upon this. Unleashing it during combat ought to fluster our foes. You wish for me to remain here? 'Tis easily done.
You've my thanks for this. Keep an eye out for monsters now.
Ingredients are plentiful hereabouts.
I'd say we collect as much as we can carry.
If I were you, Master, I'd not leave this unread.
A thorough perusal might reveal aught of interest.
Master, if you're carrying around anything you don't need, there's no time like the present to rid yourself of it.
If you've anything edible, I'll gladly lessen your burden.
It is clear you're not interested in arriving at our destination, so I'll hold off on guiding us there for now.
I'm sure there's a very good reason for this detour. We must respect our master's wishes.
If memory serves, there is another place we were to visit, not far from here.
Should we head there now? It would save us having to make the trip again.
Puh! That's like to make me sick, it is. Still, there's not a swig of newt liquor can't fix, I always say. Bollocks, I'm all out. Boy there, come at a fine time, you have. Care for a rotten egg? 'Twas soft boiled right here in the hot spring. 'Tis mostly sand, won't kill you or naught. Huh. Bought me some newt liquor, have ye? Many thanks, Cos. Don't mind if I do. Aye, that's the stuff. There's naught finer than a gulp of newt liquor. After a hot bath, 'tis bliss, pure and simple. But I'll need me a nibble to go with my glug. Down the hatch. Aye, this is a dream come true, 'tis. Suppose you deserve aught for your trouble. Here you are, cuz. A soft-boiled egg, specially prepared right here in the hot spring.
If you wish it, I shall not move from this spot.
Well now, if it ain't the current Arisen. Faring all right. Have you come for a dip in the hot spring? Or mayhap to speak with me? Is that right? Suppose I can indulge you a moment, so long as I've a drink in hand. Consarn it, this bottle's empty. Apologies, cuz, but I can't talk with a parched throat.
Fancy a look at my wares?
Well now, if it ain't the current Arisen. Faring all right. Have you come for a dip in the hot spring? Or mayhap to speak with me? Is that right? Have at it then.
At last, I've ne'er seen a more welcome sight. The spring here has been visited since times of eld for its curative properties. I only hope 'twill be able to ease the ache in my back. I'll go have my soak now, if 'tis all the same to you. Can't have Cleona fretting over how long I've been gone. Ooh! It twinges a bit.
'Twould seem I owe you a debt of gratitude and an apology. True to your word, you have seen my husband safely to the spring. I was so afeard for his well-being, I couldn't bring myself to sit at home, waiting, wondering. So I followed you at a distance, though now I see I needn't have. My husband and I are met with persecution everywhere we turn, you see. More than one village we thought to call home has driven us away. That is why we live in so far-flung a place. Gaustaffer can bear the judgment well enough, but I cannot. You, at least, have proven deserving of our trust. My husband was right about you. You are a kind soul, indeed. I shall not soon forget this good turn you've done my husband and I. You are welcome to visit us again, if your travels should happen to take you as far as our abode. I would fain lend you my skills as magic archer maester. And I'm certain my husband would be only too glad to take up his blacksmith's hammer for your sake.
You earned a favor from the magic archer maester without even...
Short though our acquaintance may be, your kindness and sincerity have earned my respect. And so, to aid you in your duty, I would grant you this technique, my most guarded secret as maester of my art. Doesn't like me to lose my way.
Time for a few sips. I'm all out.
Greetings. I expect you must be weary from your travels, but you'll find this hot spring well worth the trip. Its healing waters draw upon the volcano's natural heat. Take a dip, and your fatigue shall melt away in moments.
Always a pleasure.
Fancy a look at my wares?
Sprinkle of misfortune.
I've no time to be social. I've too much to do.
I shall do my very best to please.
Some of us get complacent.
I could use a little fun to brighten my day.
Now, where was that bound again? In it without its
It's a bit early, doesn't it?
Your presence.
I love waking up knowing anything could happen.
A pleasant spot to while away an afternoon.
I cannot stand to remain here another
There's
moment.
no getting these hands clean, I fear.
Well, this is no good. Can't let myself
Far
get
better
distracted.
here than among the hustle and bustle.
This work will only last
Lots
as
to
long
do.
as my youth.
And precious little time. I'll gladly stay a while.
Off, we forget the value of the money.
Only hold my best is good. What air could you want with me?
I do like it here, but it can get
many happy
very
voices
carried on
Always
the wind.
another errand to see to.
I must earn the people's faith. It isn't the dragon, but these pests that worry me.
Lots to do. And precious little time.
Tis glorious. I'm sure my own master will agree. It shall be the first thing I speak of when I return beyond the rift. Where to next, Arisen? I'm not sure I've any idea.
I've got to focus. Shift on just
Hours seem to fly when I'm here. Now, where was that bound again?
Dare say, few others could produce a color so fine.
This place is very dreary.
Lonely place. But not without its charm.
So stiff.
I feel more welcome here than any place else.
So many happy voices carried on the wind. You wouldn't want to make the others jealous now. You wouldn't want to make the others jealous now.
The world could use more places like
I
this.
suppose 'tis only coin that leads
Same
us.
thing, day after day. I'm tired of it myself. I must earn the people's faith.
Life's best taken at a leisurely pace.
What? You really won't want to miss this performance.
'Tis better than any bath I've ever had by far. I must tell my own master about this when I return beyond the rift. I'm yours to command, Arisen.
This is a place to forget one's troubles.
Must we speak now, sir? I've lots to do.
I'm well enough, thank you. Good day, sir.
My greens are second to none.
How might I be of assistance?
Could use a bit of fun to brighten my day.
This is no good. Can't let myself get distracted.
I'm in. Oh, hurry to leave.
Sometimes I wonder if I'm Weary of dent or scratch.
We deal in dreams, sir. Both sweet and sultry.
Pray this harvest is a plenty.
I'm in.
What brings you here?
A full harvest means a full belly and purse.
We meet again. How fare you this day?
I'm sure I can handle this. I think I want something with this you.
Couldn't hurt to put my feet up a moment.
I only hope my best is good enough.
No one around here to pester you, please.
How to spend the day. I was so hoping you would visit. Is that strange? I was so hoping you would visit. Is that strange? Your presence is a soon. I can hardly believe it turned out like this. I can hardly believe it turned out like this.
Could this get any better? I really don't see how. Oh, I didn't see you there. Well, I suppose I was preoccupied with my thoughts. Thoughts of you, Arisen, naturally.
You'll have to do well to beat today's gossip.
I was so hoping you would visit. Is that strange?
If 'tis naught of import, pray hold your tongue.
Should I get up to?
Ugh.
Ooh, it twinges a bit. Aye, you've my gratitude.
I'm sure I can handle this. Quite sure.
These aren't sprouting.
Just mayhap a bit more manure.
The sooner my duties are complete.
I'm in fine fettle today.
Lost track of time. This place is too comfortable. I'm not sure what got me out of bed at this hour. I never leave.
There's comfort in the humdrum of daily life.
I'll gladly stay a while.
This is just my sort of place.
I quite like it.
Have I no talent for this at all?
Well met, sir. How might I be of service?
I feel as good as new. Let the adventure continue. I'll be ready to tackle whatever comes.
Very well, if I must.
Time for a few sips. Bollocks. I'm all out. Time for a few sips.
Haven't you a lantern, Arisen? This ladder can take us to new heights.
After you, Arisen.
My legs are stiff as boards after training. Suppose I'd best be heading home. Been acting up of late.
Uncommon materials can be found here, methinks.
Well, well, that's quite a discovery.
Now I've gone and stepped in it.
I don't feel safe here.
I'm a tad preoccupied just now, if you can't tell.
Oh-ho! A ballista!
'Tis a glad thing we happened upon this. Unleashing it during combat ought to fluster our foes.
What are you up to?
You're no soldier, are you? I expect your journey was a long one then. Planning to stay the night? I'd not recommend camping. You'll awake neath a blanket of ash. I can give you a roof over your head at least.
Getting proper rest is an important duty in its own right.
Shall we hunt a few monsters to start the day off?
Off we go then.